Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clef Investments. Today, let's talk about how to lend money to US government and make some interest. There's different ways to lend money. You can buy Treasury bill, note, or bond. And those names are determined based on the term government borrow money from us. So for the bill, it means short term, 1 year or less. It can be roughly 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, half a year, and 1 year. And you can buy and discount. You do not get interest in the middle. Only at the very end, government will pay you the face value. So for example, if you buy 10,000 T-bill, you pay less than 10,000, such as 9,900, and in the end, you get 10,000 back. And for a little longer term, it's called a note, treasury note, and terms 2 years, 3 years, 5, 7, 10 years. And every half year, you get some interest. So the 10-year T-note is considered the benchmark rate when calculating mortgage rates. So many people look at the 10-year rate. And if you want to buy treasury for longer term, you have treasury bond, which is 20 years or 30 years. This is usually very long. And we often buy ETF instead of buy the T-bond direct. Again, the interest payout is also every 6 months. But there's one exception, it's called zero coupon. For the zero coupon, you buy with a discount. You never get interest in the middle. And then in the end, you get face value. But it's rare for people to wait until the end. So you can buy and sell at any time. And the 30-year zero coupon is very popular for speculating the long-term interest rate. The price of the 30-year zero coupon can change quite a bit, depending on the interest rate. So for the zero coupon, although it doesn't pay you the interest, but every year you have to pay tax on the phantom interest. So that means, although you don't get the interest, but because its value increases to the amount of the interest, you have to pay tax on that, which is not very tax friendly. So if you buy zero coupon, you do not get any income, but you need to pay tax. So it's not good for average investors. And since you pay the tax, you increase the cost basis. Later, when you sell it, you can get more capital loss by the amount of the phantom interest you pay. People use it for speculation of interest rate, and it's not recommended for us to get income. You do not want to use zero coupon to get income after you retire. It's best to use a regular T-bond or T-note or ETF that buy those bond and note for you. And one thing special about treasury notes or bond or bill is that you only pay federal tax on the interest. You never pay the state or local tax. This is good for some states which has a very high state tax, such as California. And to buy them, you can simply go to treasurydirect.gov, or you can buy it at any bank or broker. There's one type of treasury series is called ibonds, inflation-protected bonds. So its interest is adjusted with inflation. And each person can buy up to 10,000 a year. Or you can buy a little more, buy another 5,000 if you can get that much of the tax refund. And you can buy it directly from treasurydirect.gov. In the last several years, because we have high inflation, many people want to buy I-bonds. If you want to buy more, it's possible. Basically, one way is you can gift some money to your kids and use their money to buy, because now you give the money to them. So please know that now the money really belongs to the children, not yours. And if you want to buy for yourself, you could create some revocable trust by following this URL. And then you can create a trust with a very cheap amount of money, a few $1,000. And for each trust, you can buy another $10,000 of ibond every year. So I searched online, found this method, but I never tried it myself. And the ibond, because it fluctuates with inflation, its return can change. The ibond has very different historical return ratio depending on the year. From the picture on the right, you can see that its interest rate sometimes is high, sometimes it's low. And the x-axis is years and the y-axis is inflation. So ibond basically tracks the inflation. Recently, it shoot up, but it may drop because the US Treasury has a high interest rate for a while. So in the long term, I do not recommend to buy the ibonds because its interest rate can drop a lot when you really need it. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.